Alright, I do want to make a time just in case. 30 minutes. Alright, let's start it. Search in a binary search tree. You are given the root of binary search tree. Alright, so we can start with, since they said, if there's no root, if there's that the node equals, if such a node does not exist, then return null. So if not root, then return null. Alright, there's no null in Python, I forgot. Alright, so if root, no. If root dot left is, alright, let me think. So if root dot value is if the value is smaller than the root dot value, right? If it's smaller than the root dot value, then we go to the left side, which is search bst root dot left with value. Wait. If value is bigger than the root dot well. If it's bigger than the root's value, then it means we have to go to right, which we search bst the root dot right dot okay. Else, which is a case where it is equal, we just have to return d node. So I don't know how this part would work here. So I'm thinking. So if it is 2, then we just do, the output should be, let's say in this one, right? So the value was smaller, the value was 2, so it's smaller than the root, so we went to left. All right, here it is, the root is the value is equal to the value. It's like finding a target in this BST, right? So the time complexity would be log n, and then we just print out 2, 1, 3. If this has subtree, I think we gotta print that out too. So else would be return. So I don't know how this would work, right? I don't know how to print like the entire subtree. So I can print like so I can do root dot so I can print root dot value. Does that mean that I have to make an extra? Does that mean that I have to make an extra, like a function called print? Print. Self dot root. Wait, I don't know how to code this. Honestly, don't know. What if I just do return root? Return root dot value. Oh, okay. What if I do this while hmm, while okay. I don't know how that will work. I mean, let me try to define a function. Print return bst. Okay, just the root, right? If not root, then return null. Else, just, you know, how did they do this? I mean, they don't have to. Oh, I see. Okay, so they just did print the root dot value, which the value with return bst root dot left return bst root dot right. I do not know if this is correct, but you know, we can see. Oops, we can see right here. We can do return bst dot the root, you know. Right, this should work. Maybe not. Search bst is not defined. Do you mean search? No. I'm trying to do this recursively, right? What do you mean? What did I mess up? I do think that I might need to check out his, I don't know, I think it's just the syntax thing, but the logic should be correct. So let's see his recursion way. So so I guess it's return self dot. I think, yeah, that's the syntax for it. All right. Ooh. Okay, so basically, I mean, I of course I knew this after, seeing his thing, whatever. I mean, I didn't know this, so I wouldn't be able to figure it out, right? Just if I don't know it, I just don't know it. So I had to look at it because I knew it was some problem just like that, But not a big deal. I mean, pass the task here, and we didn't need the extra function to return to print out the subtree. So what he did right here is if it's not a root, if it doesn't exist, or root dot value. Okay, if it doesn't exist, it should automatically be none, so should be null, so which we just return it. Or if the root is equal to value itself, then just return root, just return the whole subtree. Basically, he eliminated this step. He just left it right here, which I think it should work too. Let me just submit this for now to see if it actually correct. Yes, it is. So I could have just done or, right, root dot value is equal to val. So this would have been correct with his way, right? And then so I didn't even have to do this, which I could have just done this. It still does the same job. Okay, the way that he did it was return. So I don't know the way that he did right here. So return this, if not, then this. So let me just do it the same way. Return left return search bst. Oh, forgot the self. That serves the root dot left if it's smaller than, how do you write that? How do you write that down? If value is smaller than root value, else. Okay, yeah, it makes sense. If value is smaller than root dot val, else then just self dot search bst root dot right. Yo, what is going on? Oh, I forgot the value to look for. Forgot here too. Alright, this should work also. But I still do like my original. You know, let's keep it this way. Let's keep it this way. Alright, so